Look at how fluffy Frank is looking. My goodness. Woo! Morning, Cabela. We need the goats over here. One of the goats is not well. Happens to be that one. What do you say, Fluffy? What do you say? Tipsy. Morning, everybody. Chad, Windy Farms, Dawes Farms. Woo! It's actually noon, so this is like lunch. I hope you guys can hear me. The wind is brutal. I don't believe there's a mic on the face of the earth that can compete with these 30-mile-an-hour winds. So that's what happens when you have a farm. Okay? You gotta knock your trees down so the grass grows, and just deal with it sometimes. I do need to grab this one. That's Snap. And she's got an abscess under her left ear, I believe. Oh no, did it pop? I think she popped it. We're gonna get a better look here. CL is a really nasty little virus, really nasty little bug that can live in the soil. Our vet said anywhere from like 8 months to 6 months here. Because of our extreme temperatures, it doesn't live its normal lifespan in the soil, but it can. So we need to get her, and I want to check it. If she popped it, it's okay. It's not actually CL. I need to show you where she's getting these abrasions that Dottie had as well. She actually showed up with one, Ginger did, and that's Dottie and Snap's mom. So we thought it might be CL because it was hereditary, but once the vet saw it, he was like, not CL. He said they're getting into something, and it's basically like a splinter, just festering and bothering them, and they can't scratch right there. It's one of the only places a goat can't scratch with its horn. New goat is doing good. We kind of landed on Butters. Butterscotch. We'll call her Butters for short. And then there's Bruce. Brucey. There you go. Love you. Yeah, I don't see the knot. See it. Wish she would find a spot to stand somewhere and eat a little bit. Everybody's they're growing little winter coats. Tipsy, you have so many flies on you. So many. What's you doing, bub? No words for that one, man. Zero. What are you doing, little lady? Yeah, it definitely burst. It's like a little abrasion now. You're invading my space here. Back up. You're probably thinking, why don't you use the chute and the panels? We could. I actually yesterday brought all the panels from up top down to the bottom, and I'm pretty excited about it. The only thing is I need some real help, and I had to call somebody who knows a thing or two about chutes and fences and all that stuff. So this is where we're at right now, and it works. I just let them in here. I just brought these down from the top. I let them in here. I can fly spray them, feed them. I don't even run them through the chute to fly spray them. There's only 8 of them. I just soak them down and let them go out. But yeah, I'd like to keep it down here, not on a fence, if possible. Here's a thing to help you though. My plan, and it's a definite plan. Right here, we're about 660 feet all the way across. The middle of my property is where my truck is. This winter, we're gonna build a fence, 660 feet with a gate, and I wanna put this up against that fence like you were talking about, be able to load them right here, use part of the fence as, you know, an alleyway, if you will. So let me know. I do wanna keep them down here. Our property slopes almost 40 feet all the way to the driveway way up there. If I put this chute and this system up there, I can't see it except for like on a camera at night. Not that somebody's gonna run away with it, but I just like having eyes on it. It's also really pretty. I can film down here. We get all the trees. I butt up against a 200-acre ranch. He's always got little stalker feeder calves in there. It's just perfectly ideal. Can I say who they? No, I'm gonna keep it a secret. But it is a fellow ArrowQuip influencer, okay? So if you didn't know, ArrowQuip sponsors our channel, and I heard that they were gonna start sponsoring these folks. And when I heard that, I was like, I'm calling them. They know. And they've got an assortment like we do. They've got some different animals. It's not just Black Angus, right? I called him yesterday, talked for about 15 minutes. He had me send him like an aerial view of the property. I actually drew up a map, went the whole 9 yards, because I want to do it right. I want to be able to utilize, I told you guys we're going to put a cross fence right here. You guys hear Bruce? Surely you can. We're going to put a cross fence behind the pond dam all the way across the property, 660 feet. And he was like, hey man, do you have a cross fence back there where you have your chute? And I said, no, not yet. And he said, well, when you build it, you ought to build it robust enough that you can use it as like part of your alley. He said, that's what we did. That's what most of them do, okay? So I've got 150 feet worth of panels. A 75-foot run, if we were to break that in half, is plenty to put panels on both sides. And he was like, but you can get an even longer run. You can make some holding pins. You can do a lot if you could utilize part of a cross fence as your alley where you work them. I was like, I'm picking up what you're laying down. So I sent him all the schematics. I sent him everything. Young lady. I sent him all the schematics and everything. Oh, Lucy, it's been so long since we could pet you. When you first came with Mom, we couldn't get anywhere near you for a little bit. I love Lucy. But anyway, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build our cross fence robust enough, like not out of barbed wire. I'm probably gonna do like treated lumber. Posts in the ground, almost 6 feet high. Hey, do you mind? Do you mind? Huh? My goodness. Also, I reached out to Gallagher, and we're supposed to be getting a scale We're supposed to be... Bruce! Shh. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. What the is bothering me? We're supposed to be getting a scale to put under our chute or in our chute, and that way we can work them and see how much they weigh. And I can assure you right now, before we moved out here, Cabela was 100 pounds. Let's say she's dropped 10, even 15 since we got here. That is an 85-pound dog. She's pretty big, okay? Bruce, twice as big as Cabela, with ease. So I'm pretty curious what he weighs. He's the only one that doesn't look a little bloated. But do you guys see the yellow on him? Do you see the yellow tint to his back of his legs? You see how it's wet? That's urine. That's urine. No. You almost hit the dog. You know, I just saved your life. It definitely busted. Definitely. There's just an abrasion there. It was not quite as big as Dottie's, but let me show you. And I'm pleased. I have an appointment here. It's what time is it? It's 12:15. I've got an appointment at 3:30 to get that lanced and all that, but now we don't have to. So I need to check with, or I need to let the vet know. Because I was just going to take her in, but now, thankfully, we don't have to. So there's nothing really for him to inspect. I don't see any blood on it. She probably took care of it somehow. So, look at how cute you is, man. Look how good looking you are. Oh, that's just a little mucus. We'll keep an eye on them. But with the temperatures going up and down like they are, like after today, there's no more 80-degree stuff. Temperature's going down. It's going to stay down. But when temps fluctuate like that, that's what happens. So I'm not worried about his nose or snot on any of them unless they start coughing. And they would all have to cough. We don't want to medicate unless we have to. Everybody's breathing okay. And remember, he just got a full round of vaccines, tetanus. I mean, he is G'd up from the feet up. Right, buddy? Sorry, caught you midstream. Sorry. All right. Whoop. Receipt. So let's go take a little look-see over here, which is twofold. This is our pond dam. And I want to show you what these goats are getting into that's giving them the little abrasions on their necks. You guys will know what they are. They just came up like in the last month. Get it to focus without getting stabbed here. Woo! You guys see that? Man, those are some nasty suckers. Those are actual, we call them cockleburs here. C-O-C-K-L-E-B-U-R-S, I believe. And they are nasty. Nasty, nasty. But the goats love eating this pulk stuff, but you can see what they've got to go through in order to get to it. So it's just kind of the nature of it, but we will eradicate that. I will spray for it next year. I don't want it. I didn't even know we had it, because last year at this time is when we had the property brush hogged, and it was we paid somebody to do it. I didn't have a tractor yet, and it was the first time we were able to see kind of what grew here natively. Man, can y'all hear that wind? Hang on a second.
Miami Animal Hospital.
At 3:30 for a goat to lance the abscess on her neck. Guess I don't need the appointment. It looked exactly like what it's supposed to. It doesn't look like CL or anything dangerous.
You just let me cancel your appointment then?
Yeah, that'd be great. We're gonna come in and get that shot for the heifer that's possibly bred by an Angus.
Uh-huh.
Can we still pick that up, or what's that look like?
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
You can pick that up.
Is it ready, or you need an hour or so?
No, you'll need to wait and come about after 3, because he won't be here until then. He's working cattle.
Perfect. Okay. We'll see you about
All right.
3:15 or so. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. All right. For the sake of Wendy, we're in the truck. You just heard I called the vet's office. That's just the reception. I say receptionist. The secretary, a very nice lady. She's just very answer the question and move on kind of thing. We don't need to take Snap in there. It looked very, very good. I would say it probably actually has been burst or whatever for about a day because it was actually kind of healed over. The goats don't come around as much. I don't check them. We had an appointment. I've had this appointment since last Friday, so I just wasn't too worried because I know Doc will take care of it. The side of that conversation that you heard is, since Bunny went to live with the neighbor's bull for about 72 hours, we're getting her a shot, and it is something that starts with an L, and I don't know how to say it. Litrocell, I don't know. But she's going to get a shot that basically resets her heat cycle from the way I understand it. And that'll keep her from being pregnant with that Angus. Tipsy was over there at one point, and I'm not as concerned about Tipsy because she's not a first-time mom. She will be just fine with that Angus bull. He's not a massive bull. Those are not massive Angus cows. I'm not as worried if Tipsy got bred. I don't believe she did, though. We'll find out. I don't believe she did, though, because she was still bellowing at the fence for that bull with Bunny. Bunny just happened to be the only one that got across this time. All of the neighbors' animals moved to his farm down the road. So there are no bulls. There's nobody to go visit over there. There's no bulls behind us. Not worried anymore, right? The buddy that we called that's going to help us set up our chute. You can see it right back there. The buddy, sorry for the one angle, guys. It's 30 mile an hour. Yeah. 27 mile an hour winds. If I step outside, you're not going to hear me. It's going to sound like earlier. I give you all the information, then we'll run to the vet, get the shot. This shot, though, is pretty crazy. Like, when we called, they said that the vet tech can't put it together because a female can't actually touch or be anywhere near this medicine. It has to be the doctor, who is, like myself, a male. It's pretty crazy. I've never heard of this stuff, didn't know what it was. We heard about it from our friends at Lone Rock Ranch, Aaron and Kylie. They were also the ones that suggested Tipsy will be okay if that Angus did get to her. But Bunny definitely would not be. It would be like a June situation where she would have to pass a calf that is way too big, like Frank. So we're going to get Bunny that shot. And then, yes, our plan, even if I have to like drive all the heifers and cows somewhere, we're going to get them AI'd. A lot of you guys have asked about some of our friends that have a Highland bull. Right now, we don't want June bred, because if we do, we'll wind up with like a summer baby. Let's see. Let's say she got bred in October. That's November, December, January, February, March, April, May is 7 months. June, July. So we're looking at a July baby. That's a July calf. We do not want a July calf on the ground. That's a Highland especially. The end of July this year and last year, that's when we had all those temperatures that were like 120 degree heat index. So nobody's getting bred right now, as long as we can handle it. I do want to get them AI'd fairly quick, though. I guess it would be January, so we get, let's see. Yeah, if we had them AI'd in January and February, we'd wind up with fall calves. That's what we're after. So stay tuned. I'm going to fix some stuff around the farm. I'm going to call the guy that's helping us with this. I'm so excited to work with this family. I think it's awesome. I love that they're a part of the ArrowQuip family now too. It's just awesome. And a lot of times I rattle off stuff that you guys are like, man, Chad's learning, man, Chad's this. I am learning. It's paying off. I'm learning from my mistakes, but I'm also calling people that know what they're doing. Even if I don't mention it, even if it's Mr. Tucker from the local feed store, I'm asking and checking with people who've been doing this there for years about how to handle things like this. Aaron and Kylie are our go-to on Longhorns. Anything and all things Longhorn, Aaron and Kylie, okay? Stay tuned. I'll check back with you guys here in a second. We'll go get that shot. I'm not afraid to administer the shot. We had Bunny run through the chute the other day, so we can still do that again. So anyway, stay tuned, because I got a little more information for you. And it might, yeah, just stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Who would have ever thought that the video where I apparently denied you, y'all are ruthless. I didn't deny Ray decorating the front drive. But what's crazy is people that have never seen us before wanted to send us money so that she could decorate, because they thought that was the issue. $4 pumpkins, which we sincerely appreciate it. I'm kind of making light of it. But that video did 230,000 views, unrelated to the pumpkins. But then the problem was 230,000 people are really off.
Your wife pumpkins.
Oh, they were brutal. Let her spend what she wants. Chad buys whatever he wants. I didn't say no. Goodness. Is there more? Is that a snowman?
No way, Jose. You'd have no problem for me decorating Christmas.
Absolutely not. I almost bought a blow-up Highland the other day, like an 8-foot tall one.
With a Santa hat.
Yep.
Wait.
Oh no, it's decorating.
Wait.
My bad.
Welcome
Oh yeah.
and howdy.
Courtesy of the mother-in-law. Welcome to Howdy.
My mom brought this all the way from Washington.
Wait, hang on a second. Do you want to clarify? Y'all aren't welcome here. Please don't show up. You're not welcome. It's kind of misleading. I'm sorry. Can I just show up at your house? Actually, don't answer that, because you probably would let me just show up at your house, but don't come visit. It's okay. We know you love us. It's kind of scary to me to put welcome mats everywhere, but I got married and now we have welcome signs all over the place in our house. It's like, come on in. I'm like, no, go on out. Don't touch my wife's pumpkins though. I'll hang it from yours. All right, so I'm off the hook, right?
Yep.
Okay. Everybody loves you. Thanks for watching Doss Farms. You guys will have to stay tuned. Ray will update you with this, what she does. That's her thing. It's the only sign you need on your front gate right here. Seriously though. Woo! Oh wait, we need that. All right. Ludalize. That resets a cow's heat cycle, or puts them into heat if you're going to AI them. I think when she gets that, she goes into heat in like 4 or 5 days. I'm not going to give that to her tonight because she's already had cubes. I don't feed cubes but 3 times a week. You guys know how it is when I film, and it's just so you can see them. They don't even get a full bag. A lot of times it looks like it, but there's always a little more than a half a bag left. Technically, I think they're only supposed to get 3 pounds per cow, and I got a 50-pound bag, and sometimes they get a little more than 25 pounds. So they get the amount of serving of cubes they're supposed to get 3 times a week. Yeah, 3 times a week. And they're not even really supposed to be eating cubes right now. I think old June just mooed at me. Look at her. Boop. Okay, again, huge thanks to Dr. Huff. We will keep an eye on Snap's neck, that abscess. I told you I had some news coming. We're this close to finalizing some things with the winner from the Haas Tools giveaway. So keep in mind, there are robots and there are spam, and they will ask you for PayPal information, and they'll tell you you're going to have to pay shipping. Listen, I say this with all due respect, but Haas is not going to charge you shipping for a giveaway. Get it, Franklin. Get it. Get it, buddy. That thing puffed up. Okay? You alright? Yeah, I know. How you doing, buddy? Doing okay? Easy, come on now. Pick a fight with the bag. I didn't do it. Stay tuned. I got a lot more information, and I'm going to be able to tell you who that family is that we're working with. They're super cool folks. I'm trying to think if I can give you a clue. 7. That's the clue. That's all you get. 7. If you know, don't type it down below. Just say, I know. I don't know why he's standing like that unless he's getting ready to pop me. All right. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces. Deuces, Michael. It's just, he ain't gonna give. You have to. You're at his speed, man.